I'm not the only person saying that, if this reverse split goes ahead and the stock opens, let's say it's at $5 now, the stock opens at $50 after a 1 to 10 reverse split. Retail, you can forget retail buying shares at $50. Absolutely forget it. Greetings troops and welcome back to the channel. Mark, that's me, my words. In this video we're going to be taking a look back on last week's chart action for AMC, APE and GameStop with a look ahead to see what is in the pipeline for this week. So quickly over to AMC then. Where are we? Here we are. Bit of a sideways week, troops. We finished the week at $4.99, the exact price that I called hours and hours before the market closed. I dropped a message in my Discord channel there. It's something to do with puts and calls and where they were for the monthly expiry. Typical, troops, absolutely typical and symbolic, and just further confirmation of how manipulated not just this stock but the entire stock market appears to be. It's absolutely terrible when you don't even need to look at the market to know what price a stock is going to close at. Like, that just says to me rigged. It's not free and fair at all. But it is what it is. We closed at $4.99. The interesting thing this week for AMC is the court case, which has been brought forward. It was scheduled to be on the 27th. It's now going to be on the 25th, which is tomorrow. And the interesting thing that I note here is that although the letter described the teleconference as scheduling related, it wasn't clear if Zern, that's the lady who is in charge of this, will also consider a bid by one retail investor to formally enter the litigation so he can propose the deal. The judge recently ordered expedited briefing on that request, which was part of a tidal wave of letters from common stockholders urging her in passionate terms to reject the settlement. Troops, it's common knowledge that I voted no, I voted against it. I still hold my positions, but I did vote against it because I don't think that a reverse split is any good for the stock. I think if you're going to try and turn it around, use the strategies that you think are going to work. Not dilution. Don't just turn to dilution at every opportunity, potentially killing off loads of shareholders. I'm not the only person saying that, if this reverse split goes ahead and the stock opens, let's say it's at $5 now, the stock opens at $50 after a 1 to 10 reverse split. Retail, you can forget retail buying shares at $50. Absolutely forget it. Shorts will. Of course they will. They won't buy them. They'll borrow them and they'll sell them into the market. Hey, it's going to happen, I'm afraid. I'm just hoping that there's a big enough bounce at the beginning to get some FOMO going, maybe get some options coming into the play, build a gamma ramp and that sort of thing, things we've seen in the past. But that's why I voted no. Anyway, everybody knows that, and it is what it is. So all eyes on the hearing tomorrow and see if anything comes out of that or if there's any market movement, ahead of that. APE, 155, sideways trading. My feelings on this, troop. Unmitigated disaster, really. Over to GameStop. Not a great week for GameStop neither. I'm the bearer of bad news today, troops, I'm afraid. It was not a great week for our stocks last week. GameStop finishing at $20.49. Although I did say I expected this to close below $20. So I was quite surprised when we finished 1.35, 1.34% up on the day. Next level of support is down at 1940. The news, I'll just get this up for you, which I think is going to affect all of these stocks, actually, is this news which came out over the weekend. And again, yes, it's seeking alpha, but it is what it is, troops. It is what it is. We use the resources that are to hand. And Bed Bath & Beyond files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. So that I saw that come out yesterday, which it was filed yesterday. A sad end, guys, a sad end to another company. There'll be lots of short sellers there that are making bank on that, that's for sure. And I do expect nefarious actors in the stock market to be using that information to further drag down GameStop, AMC, APE, all the usual basket stocks are going to get affected by this. I am absolutely convinced by that. But troops, as always, I go into the week as positive as ever, waiting for the day that I wake up or open pre-market, because I'm always awake for pre-market because that's the timings that we have here in Europe, hoping to see pre-market at thousands of percentages of gains, and we know then that we have done it, we've completed the task. Until then, optimism reigns, and we go forth, troops. With that being said, I do wish you all a great week ahead, a successful trading week, wherever you are in the world. Do take care of yourselves and each other. If you haven't done so already, do consider subscribing, hitting the thumbs up, hit the notification bell. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, troops, 18 to go at the time of recording. Give me one push, get me over the line, and let's go on to the next level. With that being said, as always, troops, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.